Oh, hello, my darlings. How are you? Here is Michele Zeni, and welcome back to another episode of The Talk of Fashion. Today we're here at the Victorian Albert Museum for the new exhibition, Tim Walker, Wonderful Things. This exhibition celebrates the body of work and the contribution of image making of the photographer over the past 25 years. Tim decided to showcase his exhibition at the Victorian and Albert Museum in London because of the important and inspirational role that the museum's collection is playing in his creative process.
Designed by the leading British art director Shona Heath, the exhibition encompasses photographs, short films and spectacular photographic sets, providing a behind-the-scenes look at the creative process of one of the world's most inventive photographers.
The texts in every panel in each section are written by the photographer himself, and these add a very personal insight to the exhibition. So what worked and what didn't about the exhibition? Personally speaking, I think the set design was very beautiful and very well thought out. Shona, who has worked with Tim for so many years, she brought her expertise. She has been able to make this exhibition very peculiar, and you kind of had this feeling to be on a set with them, and in some of the sections you were feeling like, oh my god, someone is coming around, the model are arriving and they start posing, and then Tim is going to arrive and start taking pictures. And that was very nice. I really liked that kind of idea, that kind of feeling that I had in some of the sections. I also think that Tim's panel of words that that were in every single section, the fact that he wrote them made it very personal. And usually when you go to an exhibition, you have a curator that is writing his or her opinion about what you're seeing, what how it has been thought, and that kind of guide you through. The fact that it's Tim on the other side guiding you through his exhibition makes it more special and more personal, and I really like that kind of feeling. The fact that he's trying to connect, to have a bond with the spectators, and I really like that. Unfortunately, I think it got lost a bit in the transaction from one section to another, and also because you have to consider that you are going from a big room or very bright room to a very small or dark, or the other way around, or for a gigantic room, super dark, to a very narrow and one of the brightest rooms. So it was very much, this idea was colliding a bit with this personal bond that wanted to be created. So for me, going into jumping from one opposite to another make me lose the focus on the exhibition and the flow of the exhibition. So I was a bit kind of defocusing, very very much confused. It was kind of starting over again, and not necessarily on a positive note, because also when you are going into those small rooms and you have a lot of people around and the ceilings are really small, you feel like, that's what I felt, I felt very claustrophobic, and I really wanted to get into the next session hoping to be an open air, because I needed to breathe. I felt like I was missing the air. And the fact that Tim wants to connect to the spectator, to the viewer there, and you have the other feeling of the way on the other hand. So you have this idea. I think it didn't translate particularly well, and I think it was a pity, because the whole exhibition has this very personal and very emotional drive, and I love that. I really think this is what makes an exhibition a great exhibition, is when there are feelings there and when there is something authentic, and that's beautiful. And of course, when you're there to enjoy an exhibition, you want to not be focused 100%, but you want to be taking through this path, and then arrive at the end without having any doubt about what you were doing or why you were there, or confusions. And that to me was a missed opportunity on the way the exhibition has been created. So I truly believe that if the space would have been used in a different way, perhaps it would have allowed the viewers to enjoy more the body of work and to appreciate more all the work that has been made in order to build up this exhibition. Also, to connect more with all the emotions that were flowing into the different sections and into everyone's work, to be fair. To me, it was like the first time I went to a theme park with my parents, where, by the time I was going home, I remember I had a beautiful experience, a beautiful day, but I didn't recall any of the sections of the day because I was overwhelmed of excitement, and I didn't have the time to, understand and, digest my emotions. So guys, this was my personal take on the exhibition Tim Walker Wonderful Things at the V&A. Let me know what you think about the exhibition if you go and see it. Let me know what you think, if you think I was right or not or whatever. Just let me know, I'm curious. And I'll see you soon here at the Talk of Fashion. Right, bye sweets.
It's been an enormous privilege to work so closely with Tim and Shona, and we've learned so much from them. We really enjoy, as curators here, sharing our collection, sharing our knowledge, so it's been a huge privilege. And I'll leave you with Tim's words from his sketchbook at the very end of the exhibition. He says, "Ends are always followed by beginnings." I might cry, I feel so emotional. Something new could start now, right here. There really are so many wonderful things